named Silk Road artist Rendezvous, the Silk Road in Children's Eye.
今天我们很荣幸和特别高兴，尊敬的家中领事和郑老师参加议会丝路通信上海组织成员国儿童及青年艺术家艺术展颁奖典礼跳舞表演，开始我们今天的节目。这场表演描绘着甘尼萨勋爵如何获得他的乡土，所以祈求乡土 神宣觉保佑我们健康、知识、智慧、创造力和繁荣。
We will begin with the event, invoking Lord Ganesha to bless us with health, knowledge, wisdom, creativity, and prosperity. Ganesha was obeying his mother's command, who had asked him to stand guard as she went bathing. Meanwhile, Mahadev, or Lord Shiva, came, and Ganesha wouldn't let him in. Shiva failed to recognize his own son, and out of rage beheaded Ganesha. Parvati returned and was heartbroken, and demanded her son to be alive anyhow. Got the head of the first creature, who happened to be an elephant, and placed it on Ganesha's head, breathing life into him. This is how Ganesha got the elephant head. Now, the students will depict this story through the dance performance.
गणपतिं भजे हम वातापि 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 गणपतिं भजे हम गणपतिं भजे हम वातापि गणपतिं भजे हम वारणास्यं वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्री भजे भूतादि संसेवित चरणं भूतादि संसेवित चरणं भूत भौतिक प्रपंच भरणं भूतादि संसेवित चरणं भूत भौतिक प्रपंच भरणं वीतरागिनं विनुतयोगिनं वीतरागिनं विनुतयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वातापि गणपतिं भजे हम वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं भजे
吴校长古普塔女士致开幕词为这位重大的活动记下基调。
His Excellency Honorable Mr. Zha Liu, Consul General of the People's Republic of China, Ms. Cheng Hao Chun, friends from the Consulate, distinguished guests, teachers, students from the Heritage School, students and teachers of the St. John's School, parents, and friends from the media. It is my great honor to welcome you all to this prestigious art exhibition and award ceremony of Silk Road Artists Rendezvous, the Silk Road in Children's Eyes. This remarkable event, organized by the Honorable Consul General of the People's Republic of China in Kolkata, showcases the imaginative perspectives of young artists from the SCO countries. we are immensely proud to host this event at St. John's School. Our gathering today is not just a celebration of artistic talent, but a vibrant testimony to the enduring cultural connection between India and China. As we mark the centenary of Tagore's influence in China, this exhibition becomes a symbol of the deep-rooted affinity and shared heritage between our nations. A special mention must go out to the students from the Heritage School and St. John's School, whose captivating artworks were not only submitted but also displayed in China. Their creativity and vision have truly bridged boundaries. Today, we are honored to have 79 talented young artists amongst us. They will be receiving certificates from the Honorable Consul General, a gesture that signifies encouragement and recognition of their artistic endeavors. This moment is not just about awards, it is about igniting a passion for art and culture in the hearts of our youth. St. John's School extends its deepest gratitude to His Excellency for being a stalwart supporter. His efforts in initiating the Mandarin program and fostering collaborations with Chinese institutions have been invaluable. As he approaches his retirement, we celebrate not just his contributions, but the enduring bond he has forged with St. John's School. His charismatic persona has led to many initiatives that we will cherish for times to come. Last but not the least, his legacy is not just professional, but deeply personal. Mrs. Chung and he are and always will be cherished members of St. John's family. In closing, I invite you to immerse yourself in the artistic expressions of these young minds. May their work inspire you as much as it has inspired us. To conclude, I extend my thanks to the Chinese Consulate for initiating and organizing this magnificent celebration of art, culture, and friendship. Now, I would request the International Program Coordinator from the Heritage School, Ms. Ira Bhattacharya, to please say a few words. Thank you and namaskar.
Their farewell program, and we were a little late. My colleague and I were a little late in coming, and I was telling myself, thank God I will not have to speak. But I realized that, well, I'm here and I have to speak. What I would like to say at the start is to the Consul General, sir, thank you so much. And though we have met you twice, maybe, or thrice, but you know, I just feel that going to the Chinese Consulate of late had almost become like going, being home. And I think when you were speaking to us, and you talked about the concept of the pomegranate seeds and how a family is like the seeds of a pomegranate. And what ma'am from St. John's School just said before me, I think that's so true, that in a very short time, the charismatic persona, as ma'am said, to quote ma'am, that you are, you really created such a wonderful and such a close bond with us, that we really felt like going back to you and telling you that, sir, could we have an exhibition of our children's paintings? And the fact that you had, that you actually took the effort and the time and everything, the energy, you have a lot of energy, so you didn't have to take energy out, but the time and the effort that you took out to really organize this, we are very, very grateful to you, and it speaks a lot about your dynamic way of working, sir. To you and the entire team at the Consulate, to St. John's School. What St. John's School said, the Heritage School would like to actually echo the same sentiment. The sentiment is that there is something in the way you work, there's something in the way you, you talk, and in the way you make us feel so much a part of your family, the family of the Consulate and your family. So we are indeed very, very grateful. The children who are here from St. John's and from the Heritage, they've been looking forward to this for a very long time, because they've been asking us, ma'am, what about our exhibitions? Our paintings. So you cannot even imagine the kind of joy you have brought to the parents and to the students, to the schools. And for that, we are ever, ever grateful to you, sir, and to all the members of the Consulate, to ma'am also Lee for talking to us, corresponding. We've been sending you lots of emails, ma'am, and thank you for responding to them, and thank you for being so much in touch. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Just a stage to share a few words. Your insights and experiences are invaluable to us, and we are eagerly anticipating your thoughts on this wonderful occasion.
Very good afternoon. I will try to keep my speech as short as a 145-minute class. Kids from Heritage School, from JOAN'S School, and our teachers. I don't know whether we have parents. Parents? A lot of parents, good, wonderful. You must be very proud that your kids are joining this program. And also, I want to tell you that all my staff are here today. It's unusual that all of my staff attend the same program anytime. So to have this show today, just like take care of our kids is not an easy job. To talk to you about something that is happening across our border is even more challenging. Something that our kids have not grown up to the age to understand it deeply. I went back to China for a conference. I met the organizer of this show in Beijing. They feel so grateful for your participation from China. The sensation that you may not be very fully aware of. But I'm telling you, even though this is a small gathering, 70+ kids, but it makes a big noise, I can tell you. Shanghai Cooperation, BRICS countries, and many other multilateral platforms that India and China will share this seat, or share this stage, are the occasions that many of our kids can really, really benefit. Today is a very small case to show that we benefit from what we have done. We benefit from something that you have to grow up to understand more. So today I'm very happy to be faced with the smiling and shiny faces, Ivan, Anya, and many of you. I know that 63 kids have contributed to the Belt and Road Art Exhibition organized by the committee, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Committee. I sincerely thank all the children. I thank all of you, all of the children who have shown your enthusiasm, your commitment, and also the dedication and care shown by the family and support. You use your paintbrush to depict the Belt and Road in your mind, showing endless creativity and imagination to make people across our borders to understand our good and great expectations for the two great countries of India and China. I have the honor, before I retire, before I retire back to China, to distribute the certificates to you. The theme of the exhibition is Silk Road, Artist Rendezvous, the Silk Road in Children's Eyes. You know, in history, or from a time that everyone, may not be fully aware, the beginning, since time begins, India has always been an important stop on the southern Silk Road and maritime Silk Road. In the over 2,000-year history of exchanges between China and India, cultural exchanges through the ancient Silk Roads are an important part. Music, dance, astronomical almanac, Buddhism, literature, etc., were successively introduced to China from India. Chinese, now we are so indulged in writing, in painting on papers. Paper making, silk, porcelain, and many others. And tea, Darjeeling tea, were shipped to India. These kind of things, actually maybe we don't remember how many, these kind of things have enriched our life so deeply. The circulation of the culture between India and China, or I often use the word across our border. So the circulation of culture between our two countries have been greatly enriched. So today, as I said, I will speak longer than usual. I give you 4 examples because as I observe all these fine arts, many of them are about Buddhism. Many of them are about, people on camels' back. So let me share with you from a typical Chinese, how, India has impacted China's Buddhism. In the year 68, that is more than 2,000 years ago, in the year 68, the first Buddhist monastery in China was called White Horse Temple in central China's Henan province. Remember, the first Chinese Buddhist temple is called White Horse Temple. It is such a fact, or a legendary fact. The Chinese emperor dreamed of the great Buddha and then sent his court officers to India for sutras of Buddhism. They encountered several Indian monks in the ancient times, Kushana. They met there, and they agreed. The Indian monks were convinced, stayed in the temple to translate the Buddhist scriptures into Chinese. That is where Buddhism started real impact in East Asia. The 2 monks, I wish you remember these 2 monks. One is Kaspaya. The other maybe 2 people, either of the one of the 2 people. One is Matanga and Dhammaratna, or Gobarana. So these are the Indian monks. The stories about White Horse Temple in China. The second one is many Indians, especially many Bengali people, mentioned Faxian. Okay, Fa Xian, the monk, one of the most prominent Chinese Buddhist monk called Fa Xian. He traveled to India from, during this lifetime, that is between 337, the year 337 to 422. Less than 2,000 years back, but very, very old. He traveled to India via ancient Silk Road to study Sanskrit and sutras. Returning China, he translated many Buddhist classics into Chinese. So this is the second one. The third one is, I'm sure maybe many of our Indian friends, Bengali friends, have visited Chinese Hangzhou in Zhejiang province in East China. There is one richest Buddhist monastery in China called the Lingying Si, the retreat for the spirit, the Buddha's soul's retreat. That's what the monastery, the name Lingying Si means. This temple was built in the year 328. Can you imagine? Such a wonderful, wonderful Buddhist monastery started working since then until today, non-stop. It's called Lingying Temple. Started from 328. The fourth one, I won't bother you too many stories. The last one is Xuanzang. Xuanzang. Buddhist monk Xuanzang. He lived between 602 and 664. Many, many decades ago. He traveled in India for 17 years. His footsteps was left in West Bengal. Somewhere west of Kolkata, there was a new statue in honor of this great monk. Finally, he got the scriptures of a certain sect of Buddhism and brought back to China. And also he stayed in the specific temples in Chinese Xi'an to translate everything he brought back to China. So there are many more. I can give you many more examples. I wish that you would, our kids, when you grow up, you'll start to read more about this. So, regardless of ancient or modern times, Silk Road has brought development and prosperity to our countries, to many countries along the road. 2023 marks the 10th anniversary of the joint construction of the Belt and Road Initiative. Over the decade, countries have actively participated and cooperation has continued until this day. There's not only the interconnection of the infrastructure, but also the heart-to-heart connection between people and the rich and colorful cultural exchanges. I give you some figures about, how Belt and Road initiatives have benefited us. As of June 2023, China has signed more than 200 cooperation documents with 152 countries and 32 international organizations, covering more than three-quarters of the world's countries and more than 60% of the world population. A World Bank report shows that the joint construction of the Belt and Road Initiative has increased the GDP of low-income countries by 3.4%. By 2030, the joint construction of the Belt and Road Initiative will generate $1.6 trillion in benefits for the world every year, accounting for 1.3% of global GDP. From 2015 to 2030, 7.6 million people will be lifted out of extreme poverty, and 32 million people will be lifted out of moderate poverty. The Belt and Road Initiative has truly benefited the people of all participating countries, injected important impetus into the recovery and development of the world economy, and opened up a new model of international cooperation and development. This fully reflects the contemporary legacy of the Silk Road spirit, centered on peace and cooperation, openness and inclusiveness, mutual learning and mutual benefit. This spirit should also be upheld in the exchanges between India and China. What is gratifying is that economic and trade exchanges and people-to-people interactions between China and India have been ongoing. More and more Chinese people are interested in India, and online short videos have become a window for them to peek into India. In Kolkata, I feel this passion from the bottom of my heart. People are full of curiosity about China. People are willing to travel to China. Chinese restaurants and also the small commodities made in China becoming quite trendy, and in Kolkata, they become part of our life. I know the St. Joan's School has opened Chinese classes, and Heritage School has produced magazines about the Chinese community and Chinese culture. I was so pleased to be interviewed by the student editors, and I'm so honored to be associated actually with the St. Joan's School and the Heritage School and many other schools in different ways, because, just like today's show, you have shown me your great interest, curiosity into some unknown areas. Even though in history, we have such a long time of, knowledge circulation. It is our time to be awakened, our time to regenerate our, traditional circulation of knowledge through the traditional Silk Road. These will help our children understand our inclusive cultures and help promote the ties between our nations. We can carry out more such activities in the future. I promise you, I will retire from public service, but I will not retreat from India-China relationship. I hope, thank you very much, thank you. I hope through this exhibition, the tiny seeds are being planted. You will be able to learn more about the Belt and Road. All my staff are here. They will stay longer than me. So if you have any question in the future, ask them. And also, Heritage and St. Joan's School are special because, we meet more often than others. So you are more privileged in reaching out to us. It will sow the seeds of friendship, love, compassion, and cooperation in our hearts. You are all the new era, new generation ambassadors between our countries, who will cherish peace and who will build up more hope, stronger hope for our future development. In the future you describe, China relationship will be more friendly, will be closer. We have glorious history. Therefore, we deserve a better relationship. As I said, you are the new generation ambassadors. I wish all of you a very best in your future endeavor. I look forward to see you growing up, understanding more about China. Probably many of you are going to China for your degree. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We'll now present the students with awards, lauding the immense talent and potential showcased by them in the Chinese art exhibition.
现在，尊敬的家中领事和郑老师将为学生们颁奖，赞扬他们在中国艺术展中所展现的巨大才华和潜力。
JOAN'S Das, Bhavya Khaitan, Priya Basu, Ekangsh Parak, Rishang Himani, Ishani Pal, Arogna Das, Devangshi Devnath, Arya Ram Iyengar, Keshav Jhunjhunwala, Otijo Sarkar, Shonakshi, Mahika Sen, Asni Sinha Roy, Triparna Ray, Samriddho Nandi, Shrihans Bose, Rehangsi Sin, Riddhika Deb, Aryan Mukherjee, Avisha Bajoria. Now we have Anya Gupta from Modern High School for girls. Aditi Mandal, Arushi Roy, Devjit Mandal, Madhuja Poral, Trina Biswas, Aditri Chatterjee, Alipa Saha, Srijita Paul. Vidhi Agarwal. Srisha Mitra. Koshani Chaudhary. Nidhi Murarka. We should applause for all of the students, those who have taken part, please. Riddhima Das. Archisman Roy. Agnisha Paul. Prati Goyal. Vani Surekha. Vani Surekha. Tanav Saha. Then comes Ayushman Saha. Pratham Khowala. Rudradeep Ghosh. Shruti Roy Mitra. Niharika Singh. All the students, please be seated. We will be calling you all for the group photograph. Anushka Pramanik. Avingshna Ghosh. Ruhani Chakrabarti. Dharamveer Tripathi. Ipshita Soni. Devangshi Agrawal. Madhura Adak. Madhura Adak. Devottam Paul. Rishabh Mandal. Kavya Gupta. Tanvi Ghosh. Shreya Shoni. Yes, fine. Riyansh Mittal from Heritage School. Riyansh Mittal of Heritage School.
Present a special finale. Please join me in welcoming the Mandarin students of St. John's School who will present Together for a Shared Future, a song about unity and hope that was sung at the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing, symbolizing the spirit of togetherness and our shared dreams for a brighter future.
今天的节目接近结束，我们很高兴为大家带来一个特别的节目，请和我一起欢迎 St. John 学校的学中文的学生演唱歌曲《一起向未来》。2022年北京冬奥会演唱的这首歌曲象征着团结精神和我们对更美好未来的共同梦想。
for a shared future，一起来，一起
And thanks to our esteemed guests, all the participants and attendees for gracing the occasion and for supporting and encouraging us to nurture the artists in us to strive for excellence.
我们今天节目现在结束了，感谢我们尊敬的嘉宾、所有参与者和与会者为这次盛会掌管天才，并支持和鼓励我们培养艺术家，追求卓越。谢谢。